Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a muser of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Out towards the flank. Mendes stood his ground strongly. He's on it. Vitinha! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well timed, excellent interception. This is a promising build-up. Pelé. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Still goalless. Throw it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Pelé. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Pull it. And this is Inzaghi. That is lovely. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that was very necessary. And this is Inzaghi. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Zanetti. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. That's going wide left. Gerrard. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's a corner. And it's been taken short. That's an excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Portugal have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Vitinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pullet. Threads one in. And this is Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Vitinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And hostility. He's having a pop! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Real chance! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lampard. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Bale. He's had it taken off him.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Bale! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Raul! And he was alert to it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now then, the ball's come loose.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute
Against
now.
Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a decent clearance. They've played it short. Forced to go back. Rijkaard. Oh, such a clever touch. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good take in a good area. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Vitinha. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And it's Kukçu. Rafinha. He's having a hit! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great ball. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And They're back in front. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the...
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Portugal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle, on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Van Bouten gets it away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Kajolu with the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. That has found him in acres of space. And that's an excellent interception.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now there's a fine ball, shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Royce. That has ended up in no man's land. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Kajolu. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Kajolu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Searching pass he's played there. Caceres. Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Back where it came from. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! Spectacular from Royce! Sumptuous finish and absolute... And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Portugal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Big chance! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
51 minutes is number 9.
So could they be onto something here? Pepe gets across to intercept that. Cannavaro. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Vitinha. And here's Neymar. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pelé. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. That's going to go a long way. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And this is Messi. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Substitution in progress.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a chance! It's in! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Portugal could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And he was alert to it. That's put paid to the danger. Lampard. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And that was very necessary. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! And no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now
They'll have to settle for that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts.
Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Caceres. Messi. Maldini. Rui Costa. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Goal! Portugal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scorer for Portugal after 12 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So, a breakthrough
Lionel Messi.
already. Yeah. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pelé powering forward here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, cracking ball. Luke, oh, he goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! And that is well cleared. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rummenigge. And it's Neymar. Looking for the run. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, robust challenge. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please join
It's an
me in
eye-catching
wishing all the
scoreline,
best
but it's
for
a
members
fair
of our
reflection
fan
on what
club
we've just seen
celebrating
in this
their wedding
first half,
anniversary
Peter.
today.
Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Portugal, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So, into the second half. Gabriel. And it's Vieira, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he was alert to it. Caceres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pelé. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Rummenigge. Here's Vieira. Now that's well seen too. And he's gone looking for safety. Almost an hour gone. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. De Rossi. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And this is Ronaldo. Could be danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Portugal are having a ball here. And it's Cruyff. And this is Messi. Neymar. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Messi. Messi going face-to-face. Maldini with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. And this is Pelé. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Rossi running with intent. That has ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. Now it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Space for him to turn and look. Courtois deals with that nice and simple.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. That's the throw. Vitinha! Vitinha! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Now it's Inzaghi. Great vision. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi! It's bounced back off the post. And he couldn't finish.
Still a great ball to get him in on goal like that, Peter, but it deserved more than an apologetic thumbs up, I think.
Now it's Neymar. And that's been won straight back. Always onto this. Doesn't quite get there. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has not gone well. Oh, they could be caught out. It shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
Well, winning the ball back that high up the pitch obviously reduces the distance from goal, and it was his pressure that forced the mistake.
After 17 minutes is...
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Can he get on the end of this? Caceres attempts a clearance. And they're quick to get it back. O'Reilly. Oh, good-looking ball. O'Reilly showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Manchester United genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Khan clears. And that's another good win of the ball. That's really well cleared. Now he's got space here. Oh, good. Can he finish? Batistuta! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Manchester United are back on level terms. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he was alert to it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 19, De Bruyne.
Oh, what has happened here? And this is Neymar.
Number 9, Mateus. Number 10, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 7,
Portugal with the corner. They're first.
Number 20, Dani Olmo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Portugal have their second corner now.
Gerrard. Number 18, McAllister.
And it's been taken short. Neymar. Oh, super ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Vitinha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's put paid to the danger. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been hooked away. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Timber. Vitinha. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Played into the box. He leaps for it! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
For Manchester United.
A really thumping header. absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Manchester United with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off in the peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's there to get it away. McAllister, now it's Dani Olmo. Now that's well seen too. And that's that. Portugal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest #1 there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistent...
It's Pele! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
This for the lead. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Haaland. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pele. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, that's ambitious! Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here. and are well and truly in the driving seat. And this is Pele! That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Pele, Messi. Del Piero. And it's Zanetti. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Del Piero. And the finish! Caught offside that time. Tries to pass it through. And Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And this is Pele! Shot could be on. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Now it's Inzaghi. Cannavaro cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Pele is onto this. Tries to play it through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's Del
indicated.
Piero. Good chance here! And for a moment, time stood still. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Portugal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Caceres, a picture of focus and alertness. Neymar. Del Piero. Del Piero. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Looking for the run. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. And they win it back again. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti. De Bruyne. Threads one in. Oh, it's a great ball here. Cannavaro with the clearance. Caceres. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zanetti cuts out the pass. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. deftly away. Pele. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Bouten with the clearance. Great vision. And this is Del Piero. He's got away. Del Piero! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Ajax cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the...
And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Number 20.
And that will be the final act. Portugal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of free...
Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Picked out brilliant. Pele! Superb from Pele!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cleared without hesitation. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Caceres. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Pacho. De Bruyne. Camavinga. Fermin providing an outlet on that flank. Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the volley. Well, got to be quick to recover this. Manchester United have their second corner now. And he thumps it clear. Fernandez picks it up out wide. And that's the keeper's ball. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Pele. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes venturing down the left. Carvajal does really well to win the ball there. Could move up a gear here. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal, cross goes in there, and that's a good ball. Caceres, and that's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk making good progress on the right-hand side. Yamal, he is through here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lofted in. Getting up there! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pele. Pele finds himself offside. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shot could be on, and he's lost his man here. Big chance! Superb goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Portugal have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal,
has been
and it had to be. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Pele, and this is Pele. He's looking wide, back where it came from. And Messi! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
With a quick request for support.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Portugal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Second half is up and running. And a chance! And no mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. Terrific effort! And he's there to belt it away. Yamal with the foul. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's made its way to him. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to...
Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.